Hi guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Elle and I am a beginner sewer. So it is May, it's gonna be May, and I am gonna talk to you about my Me Made May pledge and plans. So this is my first year. I don't know if you can hear my washing machine. It's the wrong time to put on washing, but I have about 10 minutes before I have to go to work, so this is the only time that I can do this video. I have been absent off YouTube because I've gone back to work and it's super busy, and I just don't think that I can get away with doing a video each week anymore, which is really sad. But I'm gonna try and just do a video whenever I can, and hopefully at least do 2 a month. That sounds so little, but anyway. Me Made May. It's my first year partaking in this challenge because this time last year I was like only just starting to sew. So I'm super excited. It was a bit daunting reading about it at first because I definitely don't have enough garments in my wardrobe to be able to wear a Me Made outfit every day. Especially seeing as most of my outfits are dresses and skirts and lovely fancy clothing, and I just can't get away with that in A, this weather, and B, my job. Now that brings me on to the pledge. I am gonna try and wear at least one item of Me Made clothing per day, but I'm not gonna get annoyed at myself if I can't, because as I said, so I work in an outdoor venue in London and I do 12, 14-hour shifts, and I start at like 11 a.m. and I finish at midnight. So I need clothes that can take me through that whole shift standing outside in London's horrifically ever-changing weather. So I wear a lot of thermals and a lot of layers. I'm not gonna beat myself up about it, but I'm gonna try and incorporate one garment into my outfit. Another thing that I want to pledge to do is to kind of reevaluate my wardrobe. So in doing this already, I realized that I don't have enough neutral colored clothing. So both my jobs, they encourage you to wear more blacks and browns, and just, it's easier to identify us at work because we don't have a uniform. So customers can see, oh, that girl's wearing all black. And I mean, I've got a radio and stuff as well, but it's just, it looks a lot smarter. And I don't really own any black or brown clothing. So I made this. This is my first, washing machine is so loud. So yeah, so I made this brown jersey knit Tabitha t-shirt dress because I think that it should be nice and warm, and also it's smart enough to wear to work. So this is the kind of thing that throughout May I want to start making. So I have bought some black fabric, some jersey. So I'm going to start trying to fill those gaps in my wardrobe and stop making things out of fabric that I love like this as much. Like obviously, as you can tell from my previous makes and my stash, I tend to buy fabrics that have big, bright patterns, bold colours, and that is good for my like going out wardrobe. But because I'm not really going out that much at the moment, I'm not really socializing that much at the moment, those garments are kind of just being pushed to the side. So as much as I'd love to make 10 dresses in this fabric, I do need to become more practical. But then is that going to prove boring content for you guys? Potentially. But who knows? For example, I made this Lyra Tilly and the Buttons shirt dress. I'll move the camera back so you can see, which is their new dress pattern, and I absolutely love it. It's got pockets. I made it in the shorter length, and I'm definitely going to make another one in the longer length. And I made it in this pink gingham from Ammo Thread, so this dead stock fabric provider. Oh, now you're so far away. And I think this would be a perfect dress to make for work. So I can make it in a black gingham maybe. I'm not really about like plain, like black, just like a plain black cotton. Like I'm not gonna go that far. But maybe a little black and white polka dot or something would look really nice in this, in the short and the long length. So I'm gonna make another Lyra. I will probably make another Tabitha t-shirt dress in the black jersey. And that's my plan for May. So start focusing a little bit more on making basic garments that I can wear over and over again and I can layer. And also, so this fabric I just showed you, the snake in a boot fabric, I am cutting out a Helen's Closet Gilbert shirt. So that will be really lovely, because I'm not just going to go all neutral. I will still do a couple of funky garments. Funky garments. Another pattern that I recently bought, which I really am looking forward to making, is the Hues dress from Friday Pattern Company. Now, I'm not really sure what fabric I should use for that. I'll show you a photo here. It says any woven fabric, so I'm thinking if I used a viscose or a rayon, would it be quite hard to sew that? I mean, obviously I've sewed with viscose and rayon before, but not in a structured dress like that. So do I stick to a more medium weight woven? And it does say that you can line it, and I've never lined a dress before. So do you think that I should do one dress without lining it first, or just like go straight in and just use some like less expensive materials and kind of toile it first with a lining? Any thoughts would be much appreciated. And yeah, I wanted to apologize that I've been off the radar, because yeah, it's just been super busy, but I'm going to continue trying to do some videos, and hopefully I'll be able to show you all the things that I've made in May. I'd love to see what your Me Made pledges are. I think it's really important that we support each other in all of our pledges, whether they are something really tiny that we're changing about our sewing practice, or a big journey that we're going on throughout May. So I think that's really cool. And also I have a blog post that's coming out next week on Sew Anonymous's blog, and it's all about sewing and mental health. So hopefully you can check that out as well. Well, I made my granddad's curtains. So yeah, I actually made my granddad's curtains, and I'm really happy with it. So they are for his boat, as I mentioned last week. But yeah, my first ever attempt at curtains, and I bought this like curtain tape, which was new to me because I've never made curtains. But yeah, so there's 3 of these, but they're all such weird shapes because I had to trace around his original curtains to make this new one. Like, they've all got... Anyway, it's done. So I'm happy with that. Also, I started making this Freya sweater, jumper, turtleneck thing from Tilly and the Buttons, and I can't get it over my head, like, at all. So clearly it doesn't have enough stretch in it, but I'm confused because it is like stretchy, but then when it doesn't stretch, and I've unpicked all the top stitching that I did, thinking that that was preventing it from stretching. All I've done is overlocked the neck piece to the bodice piece, like it says in the instructions, and I cannot get it over my head at all. Like, it can't get over this bit. Please tell me what I can do. Do I need to cut it off and like redo it? Because I don't even know if I've got enough fabric left. But I really was so excited to have this turtleneck, and I would really appreciate your advice on how to fix it. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a lovely week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.